Hey everybody, I'm here with a quick video on Kim Kardashian and Kanye West. Well, it's being reported that Kim Kardashian is a little bit embarrassed about Kanye's recent antics. Okay, the antics of him walking around barefoot with no shoes. His spiritual wife, I mean, whatever you want to call her, walking around really exposed, okay, wearing sheer stockings, no bras, and see-through tops. And then his most recent antic of him being in Italy, sitting on a boat with his backside out, showing his whole booty crack to the world and people filming it. You know, they're saying that Kim is like, she doesn't know what she's going to tell the kids. Can I say this respectfully? And I don't have this high level disdain for the Kardashians that many people seem to have. I could care less either way. I just report what's in the streets, okay? So I'm going to say this respectfully. How are you going to explain about their dad walking barefoot, showing his booty, his wife showing everything that God gave her? Her family jewels, okay, wearing the see-through outfits and no underclothes underneath the see-through outfits. How are you going to explain this to the kids? Well, Kim, I'm going to take a wild guess. The same way you're going to need to explain to them about your sex tape. What's the difference? They do not have traditional parents. There was many more things that they could be embarrassed about besides the fact of their dad walking around barefoot and his wife walking around with no clothes on. They've been through much, much more. Kids are resilient, and I'm going to take a wild guess. They're used to their daddy being in the news, and I think that their dad had did some far worse, more controversial stuff than showing his backside. But anyway, people, we're going to get more into this story right after this. Now, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and share a screen with y'all really quickly. And for the people that are slow like me, because I had no idea what NSFW stood for. Okay, I had to look it up. So it says, what does NSFW mean? Meaning in text, despite its literal meaning, not safe for work. The NSFW acronym is used to save you from any kind of public embarrassment or, from traumatizing your kids. You may see it in the title of a YouTube video, in the head of an email, or before an outgoing link on a website or news article. I only brought that up to show you that first because I had no idea what that meant when I was reading the article. So now I'm going to go ahead and share the article with you. For all y'all that did not have a clue like myself, now you know, okay? So Kim Kardashian desperately embarrassed by ex Kanye West at the NSFW moment on boat, reports are stating, right? So let me play this moment for y'all and then we'll chat. Let me go back a little bit. So let's play this. His whole booty is out, backside is cold. You see it right there. I'm going to kind of circle around it. He's driving by, so he puts his hands up and show his booty really quick. I want to support that like he wanted to. Well, the weather is really nice out there in Italy. He has on this, and the smoke gotta be hot. He has on all this hot black clothes. I love to know who's filming and who the other chick is that's with him. And listen, that's why I always tell people, listen, if you want to be in a relationship, keep your head up. Because there's apparently somebody out there for everybody, okay? So let's continue through this. It says Kim Kardashian is desperately embarrassed and worried by her ex-husband Kanye West's recent antics that saw him caught with his pants down during a boat ride in Italy this week. All right. This man has been accused of being having hate speech. He went through some worse stuff, Kim. You're embarrassed by this. I mean, this is lightweight stuff for Kanye West. Not that big of a deal. The Kardashian star 42, who was married to the Grammy winner from 2014 until 2022, reportedly believes that something clearly isn't right with West, who is currently vacationing with his wife Bianca Censori. Let me tell you something. Kim, stop. Nothing. He wasn't right from the day you met him. So stop it. Kardashian doesn't know how she will explain it all to the kids, a source told The Sun, after the Jesus Walk hitmaker exposed his butt to tourists in neighboring boats while riding a river taxi in Venice famed canals. First of all, why do you have to tell the kids anything? I'm sure just like the rest of the world sees their dad in the tabloids, in the blogs every week, I'm sure the kids already know. They know who their dad is, and it is who it is. And I mean, it is what it is. They love their dad in spite of. That's just my belief. But they already know who he is, especially North. Now, the younger ones, I mean, later on, you may have to explain a little more. But it's going to be no different than you having to explain your sex tape. So let's carry on. Kim's been so worried about the new pics that have come out with Bianca. Like, how will she explain it all to the kids? And Insider told the outlet. Now, what's ironic about Bianca and him, being with her dressing so a scanty, I'll kind of say, is that he used to get on Kim all the time saying, "You're a mother," okay? Like, what's his name? Boyfriend. Kiki Palmer's boyfriend. He used to get on Kim all the time. "You're a mother now. You can't be dressing like that." But yet he's with a wife that is putting on less clothes than Kim ever put on. But we'll carry on. She's embarrassed and worried for him. He's wandering around barefoot with champagne in the street. Something clearly isn't right. Kim, if you just realize these antics are telling you that something isn't right with Kanye, you are a day late and a dollar short. Come on now, stop. Reps for Kardashian declined to comment. The source referenced recent images of West ditching his footwear and instead walking barefoot through the streets with a bottle in hand. For her part, Censori also ditched conventional dressing methods and instead continuously leaves little to the imagination by foregoing a bra. It's hard for her because as soon as she thinks she can move on, something like this happens and she's pulled back into it. The source continue. You're not pulled back into it. Okay. The only connection you need to have with your ex is that he is the father of your kids and that he's your ex. And when somebody asks you about Kanye, you be like, go ask his new wife, Bianca. It's the best thing that could have happened to you, Kim, is that he's now with Bianca. He is her responsibility. Okay. I'd be like, I don't know. When he was, if I had to, I would throw in there, well, he wasn't like that when he was with me, even if you knew he was or was not. And see, so go talk to Bianca. This ain't got nothing to do with me. He's the father of my kids. He's a great father. And then you move on with life. You keep it moving. All of this, I'm nervous. I'm embarrassed. I don't know what I'm going to tell the kids. Ciao, bye. It's like every time Kanye and Bianca pull these nearly naked stunts, it reminds everyone that Kim dressed up in a skin-tight new outfits during the marriage. She'd rather put it behind her and forget about it, the insider added, and she can. Okay. During his bottom bearing outing, West was dressed in all black, while Censori donned a leather trench coat with little to nothing under it. They had turning twosome, who married in a non-legally binding wedding ceremony in January, were joined by an unidentified female friend. The musician and his staff were wed just 2 months after his divorce from Kardashian was finalized. His relationship with the Kardashian lookalike followed hot on the heels of public outrage over his disturbing anti-Semitic tirade that have flushed his popularity down the drain. So my thing is, Kim, you worried about this. This would have been more worrisome to me, but you worried about the fact that him and his wife is walking around looking crazy. And how do you explain it to their kids? How did you explain when he was doing those tirades? Hate speech. How did you explain that? Okay, the exes were married for 6 years, co-parent 4 children. Daughter's North. North is fine. She know her dad for what he is. In Chicago 5, as well as son Saint 7 and Song 4. Okay, and Saint probably close to know pretty much how his dad is. Now the 5 and the 4-year-old, they don't know left from right, right from left, probably in terms of being a high level of how their dad is. But guess what? I have a feeling with the Kardashian cash, with Kanye West cash, these kids are going to be okay. So what you need to do is, Kim, just keep them in counseling and let them know your dad is who he is, but that's still your dad. And we're going to keep it moving. And if people want to talk to you about your dad, ignore them. Just like everyday people have to sometimes tell their kids about their mother or their father, because their mother or their father may be on alcohol, maybe on drugs, or maybe out there in the streets, and we got to talk to those kids. You got to talk to your kids, Kim. It's no different. It's going to be all right. Now, listen, guys. Y'all know the routine. Chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. What do you think about Kim Kardashian being all embarrassed about Kanye and his antics? His antics that he was doing from the day that, she met him. Now, they may be on a different level now, but he had antics. How was you explaining the antics throughout the whole marriage? They didn't just show up just now. So, Ken, I like you, but go sit down somewhere with this one. This one, I cannot be on your side because it's a tomfoolery for me. But listen, everybody, if you're not a subscriber, subscribe and hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. If you are a subscriber, thanks for watching and welcome back. Everybody out there, hit that like button. Chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. See you on the next video.